Tiberius Julius Alexander, the Judite who destroyed Jerusalem. Titus, chief of staff in his campaign to conquer and raise, meaning destroy Jerusalem in 70 CE, was born a Judite. His name was Tiberius Julius Alexander, and he was a scion of one of the most important Judite families in the ancient world. His uncle was Philo, a communal leader of the Judites of Alexandria, and the first prominent philosopher in Judite history. His father Marcus was an important Alexandrian official under the Roman administration and was famed for his gift of gilded gates to the Jerusalem temple. His brother had married in the Judite royal family in Judah. While he did not officially convert to paganism, simply by fighting in the Roman army and participating in the Roman administration of the ancient world, he cut his ties with his Judite roots. According to the historian Martin Goodman, in his study of Rome and Jerusalem, the Roman elite ignored Tiberius' Judite origins, and he was treated as a Roman and not a Judite. One wonders what was going through his mind, what was going through the mind of Tiberius as the temple in Jerusalem burned to the ground. We know from the ancient Judite historian Josephus that Tiberius was not in favor of burning the temple to the ground, following the lead of the Roman general Titus, but this seems to be an apologetic stance. Josephus, who also aided the Romans in trying to quell the revolt in Jerusalem, wanted to make Titus and Tiberius look good. Josephus placed the blame for the Roman destruction of Jerusalem on the rebelling Judites and presents a hesitant Titus who wants to save the temple as a work of art. Yeah, right. No, I believe that Tiberius Julius Alexander was so severed from his Judite origins that he had no pangs of conscience in destroying Jerusalem. He was a Roman to the core.
God Logic, happy Friday.
Happy Friday, man. It's a good Friday. You know, I just had my lunch, got my little protein smoothie. I'm ready for this now. Guys, for you guys who do not know who Vocab is, you know, if you've been living under a rock, Vocab Malone, his channel is in the title. So if you're not subscribed, make sure you guys subscribe to his channel. He deals largely with Hebrew Israelites as well as other topics, but largely that's his content. And man, he is blacklisted by the Hebrew Israelites. They do not talk to him. They send warnings out to the camps and everybody to not deal with him and not engage him. Matter of fact, Vocab, tell us exactly what is that like to be blacklisted by the Hebrew? Like, I know what it's like to be blacklisted by the Muslims. What's it like on that side to be blacklisted by the Hebrew Israelites, man?
I don't know, am I blacklisted or am I tan listed or something like that? I don't know. But there are still some guys who will talk to me out on the street, but the most recent censure came from GMS. I talked to some of their guys in Cleveland, and then the leader made a video. This was in July, so this is pretty recent. And the leader, Tahar, made a video from the East Coast telling everybody all over GMS, wherever you are, next time Vocab shows up, call the cops on him. And it was so shocking because for years GMS had been saying how nobody could take them on. They've debated the best scholars in the world, the top people. But now he's harassing us, and we're out here doing the ministry. We're out here doing the mission, and he's on our platform He's on our platform harassing us, profiling us, stalking us. And so call the cops on him, and maybe he'll get thrown in jail, maybe he'll get beat up. And they've even shown videos of where other people who were like kind of out of their mind went to a camp and caused a problem, and the cops came and there was a whole resisting arrest situation. They're like, maybe this could be vocab in the name of Yahweh, Bah Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Rakakadash. You know, like they want me to be that guy getting a knee to the neck, bro. So GMS is the latest casualty in the war to go silent, but actually I guess it's not silent because they're willing to go, hello? 911, there's 30 of us out here, and there's about 5 guys, and they're harassing us, and can you come save us? You know what's funny? Hey, one last thing. The leader literally said, if you know the answer to the question, answer it, but if you don't know the answer, call the cops. and my homeboy, Abu Kamar, shout out to him, he made a video documenting it. So it's called Tahar Clarifies When to Call the Cops on Vocab. And he literally has him saying it. It's so funny, man. Dude. So anyway, shout out to Tahar and GMS. How y'all doing?
Well, you guys see it, man. Vocab has his own experience with this particular disbelieving group.
And they're gathered against him. And then it goes on and speaks about how the Gentiles and the peoples of Israel plot to kill Jesus. That's what happened. And now they're praying for boldness against the remnant of the wicked, right? As the remnant of the righteous. Now, the point by all this is a few things. With the Gentiles and the peoples of Israel, there you see that distinction. Now there, when it says Gentiles, they'll say it's actual Gentiles. But if it was positive, they'll say, oh no, those are both Israelites. So their interpretive grid is this. When it's good, it's us. When it's bad, it's them. It's literally completely arbitrary. It's not contextually driven. It's theologically driven. But the point is that Jesus is the one about the one that you have to have the proper attitude and allegiance to, not Israel. Because they'll take these Old Testament passages, which are prior to the Messiah, which are ultimately talking about the Messiah, and forget to interpret them Christologically. Now you need to go to the New Testament and say, how do we go back to the Old? And they show you how to do it here in Acts 4. And the thing is, it's in relationship to Jesus. He's the one the nations will be serving ultimately. He's
Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. Call Halayim La Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah Bahashem, Rakah HaKwadash, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Middle Great Millstone, and to the rest of the brothers on down that's teaching and preaching the true doctrine of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Shalom Bayatah Dabada, and to the Akim and Akwat that's out to repent, Shalom to you Mashmachah. The Shahakarab coming at you with a quick one, and I'm going to try to make it fairly quick, just to bring out a few. But you saw the clip in the beginning. See? And what I wanted to go into, folks, just to go into a few scriptures first to begin with, to show you that, hey, man, our people, you got enemies among your own people. See? Meaning you got individuals that hate you. That's why I went into read that article pertaining to Tiberius Julius Alexander. See? You had Israelites back then and now that have a hatred, and that's going to destroy. They're going to participate with these devils and destroying their own people. You think it ain't gonna happen again? It's gonna happen again. It's gonna happen again, man. Don't you know you got Jakes in the so-called American military? That's gonna come if they given an order to come down and carry out that order and to do something to their own people. They're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. You gonna see Jay. What you think Yahweh Shai gonna do to them? What you think Yahweh Shai gonna do to them? See? Matter of fact, let me grab this real quick. Let me grab this. Let's go to Sirach right quick. Right? Sirach chapter 6. And I'm going to go down to 13. Right? And you see what it says. Straight to the point. Separate thyself from thy enemies and take heed of thy friends. Meaning what? Don't trust every brother. Don't trust every motherfucker that says that you look at them and you be like, oh yeah, that's our people. Don't do that. Don't do that. You ain't supposed to trust them. See why? Because Jeremiah the 9th chapter told your ass why. Because every brother will utterly supplant. See? You see what's going on? You see motherfuckers of your own nation, they ain't adhering to you telling them that they Israelites. They just gravitate to the damn devil. You see what it is, man. See? In times past, they was Hellenized, and those that was accepting to being Hellenized by them damn during the time of the Greeks, Antiochus and Ptolemy and so on and so forth, those individuals, they fought, you had your people fighting against your own people, man. You had your own people fighting against their own people, but on the sides of the damn devils. See? And now in this day, you got your people that's Christianized. Back then they was Hellenized, well now they Christianized. See? And guess what? They're going to fight against their own people again. See? You see what's going on, man. So when you be running around thinking that just because you think in your mind that you're going to get salvation and you joined on to the enemies, those are vain thoughts. See? Like all these damn heathens that's walking around. They've been taught to they've been taught that, oh yes, and says this is God's son, and you've been taught the false imagery. You've been taught that just because you believe that in that false imagery, does that mean that you actually have belief in Yahweh Shem Yahushua? No, it don't. You believe in what you was taught to believe in. That's just that. See? You got these people walking around until you ask them, do you believe in the Bible? And they, yes, I do believe in the Bible. Yes. No, you believe, and then when you bring out these scriptures and read certain things to them pertaining to their judgment, they'll tell you, oh who wrote that? Who wrote the Bible? Who wrote that? See, they liars, man. See? But what it says right here, separate thyself from thy enemies and take heed of thy friends. You see that? And you better understand, who would you wasn't told to be joined hand to hand. Scriptures told you about that. It says separate from thy enemy. Now who is this enemy that led you into captivity, pursuant to Deuteronomy? Who is this enemy? Matter of fact, let me go grab that, man. Let me grab that real quick. Let me grab that. Right? Deuteronomy 28. And let's go down to it. Deuteronomy 28. And what it says here for you Israelites going into captivity. And what it says at 48. And it says what? Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies. Let's go read up some. Verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee, and pursue thee and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed. Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of Yahweh thy power, to keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee. And he and they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever. Because thou servest not the Lord Yahweh thy power with joyfulness and gladness of heart for the abundance of all things. Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies. So every time you went into captivity, Yahweh said you was going into captivity under your enemies. You see? Under your enemies. That's who you're going into captivity under. Which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things. And he, that enemy, shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. Until you are mentally destroyed, spiritually destroyed, man. See? But did it say a friend is going to do that? It says an enemy, see, is going to do this to you. An enemy, not a friend. See? And what you see Jake want to do. Jake want to stay joined in hand. Let's grab it real quick. This is what Jake want to stay. That's how you want to stay. See? Slovakia. 21. And it says what? Proverbs 11:21. Though hand joined in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. Now, when it said the seed of the righteous shall be delivered, it's talking about the elect. It ain't talking about all Israelites. It's talking about the elect of our people. See? And the seed of the righteous, that's not the one that was joined unto hand in hand. You're not that one. You're not that one. You're not that one that's going to be joined hand. The elect of Yahweh Shem Shah not going to be joined to hand with people, with the very people that the scriptures told your ass to separate from thy enemies. See, but what are you doing right now? You hand joined in hand with the wicked now. The wicked is your goddamn enemy, but guess what you're doing? You being joined on with them, hand joined in hand. See, so you are not that righteous that's going to be delivered. Your ass go get cut down right along with them. You just keep thinking this. Motherfuckers like that keep thinking this is a game, man. Keep thinking it's a game. Don't think they gonna be destroyed. Don't think they gonna suffer. If they saying they got the truth and they preaching the truth and so on and so forth, they don't even think they gonna suffer persecution for the word of Yahweh Shem Shah and the testimony. They don't think they gonna suffer. Them motherfuckers don't even know nothing about the mark of the beast, and if they been told it, they decline what it is. What it is. They decline it, meaning they're going to accept it. But in their mind, they got a vain thought of thinking that they're going to receive salvation. Vocab, he gonna take the mark of the beast. He think he gonna receive salvation. That's a vain thought. The other Jake that's joined on to him, that's into debates and all that other bullshit. You see, you go on his channel, they got motherfuckers donate $5 here, $5 there, $10 here, and $10 there. That's what they in it for. They ain't in it for the sincerity, truth of trying to preach the truth to you, Jakes, to get you motherfuckers saved, to hopefully that you can start walking in the newness of life so you can be saved. They ain't doing that. They ain't all about debates and trying to gain some money off to go be destroyed, man. Go be motherfucking destroyed. But what it says, though hand joined in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished. See, let me get that other one too. Proverbs 16, right? And verse 4. What it says? It's like, is it 4? Nope, 5. It says what? Matter of fact, I just read straight 5. And it says what? Everyone that is proud in heart is an abomination to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua. Though hand join in hand, he shall not be unpunished. You see? Because why? You've been instructed once again, pursuant to Sirach 6 and 13, separate thyself from thy enemy. See? So just because you don't want to do that, you want to be joined hand to hand, you're going to be destroyed with them, man. You're going to be destroyed with them. Let's see if I'm lying. Let's see if I'm telling the motherfucking lie. Isaiah 13 and verse 15. And what it says, everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. So am I telling a lie? When I said, you Jakes, you've been instructed to separate from your enemy. See, now I can, in the time of your ignorance, okay, but you're not in the time of ignorance no more. When you was being told, when you wasn't being told, that was the time of ignorance. But now, you're not in the time of ignorance now. Because why? You're being told. These people are your enemies. Separate from them. If you have to do your business with their society, that's one thing. But you just being preferred to be joined onto them, that's another. And you're going to be destroyed. What does it say right here? Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. You see that? So although hand joined in hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished, your ass ain't going unpunished either. You're going to get punished with the wicked. See? Dude, what was Lot doing? Was Lot joined on to the wicked when destruction came upon him? No, he was separated from them. How you expect not to receive the judgment of the wicked when you joined on to the wicked? No, you have to be separated from them. And Lot was an example of the elect that was separated from that wickedness and those unbelieving, abominable people. And guess what happened? He didn't receive the judgment with them. See? Because for one, he was separate from them. He was literally he was separate from them in mind, body, and soul, and he was literally separated from them. He didn't receive the judgment with them. But you, Jace, think you're going to receive some type of salvation, but you're joined onto the damn enemy. No. You're going to be destroyed with them. Period. And you ain't got to listen to what they say. Just watch when it's going to happen. See? Just watch and see when it's going to happen. But let me go grab this real quick, because You see individuals like that, going back to my first point, is that Jake always, hey, we always had enemies of our own people, right? Always had enemies of our own people. Let me grab this. First Maccabees, the 11th chapter. And let's go down to it. 11, and what is that, around 21? I'll start here at verse 18. King Ptolemy also died the third day after, and they that were in the strongholds were slain one of another. By this means, Demetrius reigned in the 167th year. At the same time, Jonathan gathered together them that were in Judah to take the tower that was in Jerusalem, and he made many engines of war against it. Then certain ungodly persons who hated their own people. What it says? Then certain ungodly persons. Who you think these ungodly persons was? They was Israelites, man. It says who hated their own people went unto the king and told him that Jonathan besieged the tower. Whereof, when he heard, he was angry, and immediately removing, he came to Ptolemais and wrote unto Jonathan that he should not lay siege to the tower, but come and speak with him at Ptolemais, and in great haste. Nevertheless, Jonathan, when he heard of this, commanded to besiege it still, and he chose certain of the elders of Yasharallah and the priests, and put himself in peril. See, but the point is, what he do? Matter of fact, let me go down to my point though. But the point was, you see, Israelites, you had individuals that hated their own people, that chose to be joined on to the devils, that was Hellenized. They accepted that Hellenization of themselves, and they was fully joined on to the enemy. Fully joined on to the enemy. They will fucking kill you, slit your goddamn throat, and kill you for these damn enemies, man. For these damn enemies of ours. They will kill you, man. And your simple ass to be sitting there simple as all outdoors, joined on to the motherfuckers of your own people that'll be conspiring against you with the enemy. You always, who the hell you thought that was that betrayed Yahweh Shai, man? It was your own people. Jake always got to worry about his own people. Who the hell you think that was that stoned Stephen when he was telling them their actions and their actions in the past, which was their forefathers' actions and their actions in the future? Who you think he was telling that to? Israelites. And what did they do to him? Did not they stone him and put him to death? So you had Israelites throughout history, man, that will fight against their own people on the side of the enemy, man. That's why I read that first article going into it with Tiberius Julius Alexander, man. And you these backstabbing niggas ain't no different to this damn day, man. They'll smile with these old dark ass countenances and shit. You just look at motherfuckers and tell they ain't right. This old dark ass countenance smiling with the damn devil. Literally against their own, against they self. You ain't shit. Any motherfucker that'll be against his own people and against his own self, his own identity, you ain't shit. You better off dead. Against your own motherfucking identity, you better off motherfucking dead, man. Well, let me get this other one real quick. Don't make no goddamn sense, man. Slakia. Don't make no sense with these motherfuckers, man. And this is stuff you gotta deal with your own motherfucking people, man. The only stuff you gotta deal with your own people. Don't make no sense. No sense, man. At all. And then they walk around with all these smiles on their damn face like something's a joke. But when the devil come down with great wrath, let's go see if you're going to be having a smile on your face in that day. They're going to be the ones pointing your ass out. They're going to be one pointing the Israelites out. They're going to be one pointing their own people out, man. What you think the scripture's written for nothing? What you think Yahweh Shai was saying when he said that? That your own people is going to come against you. Your own people gonna point your ass out. What is that? If I'm not mistaken, Mark 8 chapter. But let me read this. Yeah, I just read to get straight to the point, right? I'll start at 5. Now, with there go forth a false rumor, as though Antiochus had been dead. Jason took at least 1,000 men and suddenly made an assault upon the city, and they that were upon the walls being put back, and the city at length taken, Melanius fled into the castle. But Jason slew his own citizens without mercy. Wait a minute. It says Jason slew his own citizens without mercy. This is an Israelite, right? And it says without mercy. Not considering that to get the day of them of his own nation would be a most unhappy day for him, but thinking they had been his enemies and not his countrymen, whom he conquered. How about, for all this he obtained not the principality, but at the last received shame for the reward of his treason, and fled again into the country of the Ammonites. Now this is Jake. He was fleeing. He killing his own motherfucking people. But then guess what? He started running. Hey, you gotta Slakia. He got a blot, a foul blot, right? In the end, therefore, he had an unhappy return, being accused before Aretas, the king of the Arabians, fleeing from city to city, pursued of all men, hated as a forsaker of the laws, and being had an abomination, as an open enemy of his country. What he was at? What? An open enemy of his countrymen and countrymen. He was cast out into Egypt. See, but I'm reading the point of showing that look, you had Jakes that was being enemies of their own people, join on the sides of the enemies against your own people, man. How the fuck is you expecting to come out on the winning side when you doing that? The winning side is on your Habashah side, and you ain't on your Habashah side if you going against your own identity, man. If you run around trying to heap onto these people that's the posterity are people that have destroyed you. The people that have put a yoke of iron upon your neck. The people that have murdered you and your people. You ain't on the winning team if you on their side, fool. But you Jakes don't get it. But when death come looking for you, then you will get it. But it's going to be too late for you to change. Because you had your time now. And it's the problem with you Jakes. Y'all think it's a game. All this laughing and giggling and joking shit. See? But if you understood anything about this truth, don't you know the real servants of Yahweh Shem Shah is going to go through persecution for this word's sake, man? Don't you know that? Let me grab this real quick. Revelation 6. Revelation 6. And you know what? Let me see. 9 is the point. Yeah, I just read 9. And it says what? Revelation 6 and 9. And when he had opened the 5th seal, I saw under the altar the souls of them that were slain for the word of Yahweh, and for the testimony which they held. Just on that note of right there. These individuals be running around trying to act like they are. I'm a believer and I'm a preacher God. Well, it's telling you, is you willing to go through this? Because if you was an Israelite and you were real servants of Yahweh Shem Shah, don't you know this says that you're going to be slain for the word of Yahweh? It says you're going to be slain for the word of Yahweh. Will you be running around laughing and giggling and shit? This ain't no fucking laughing matter. This is motherfucking very serious time. When the true gospel is being spoken, this ain't no time to be giggling, laughing, and sniggling and shit like some little bitches. See? This is a time of wrath that's going to be coming down on it. And from who? The devil. You see what verse 8 said? Now watch this. Let's go here. Revelation, the 12th chapter, right? And let's go to 11, right? And it says what? And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb, Yahushua, and by the word of their testimony. And they loved not their lives unto death. You see that? But you see what it's going to say in verse 12, right? It said they loved not their lives unto death. Verse 12, therefore rejoice ye heavens and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time. See? And who is that devil that's going to come down with great wrath to me? These fucking Edomites. Let's go back to it, though. Let's go back to 6. Let's go back to 6. This devil that's going to come down upon your ass with great wrath, this that devil right here. Revelation 6 and verse 8, what it says. And I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him, and power was given unto him over the fourth part of the earth to kill with the sword and with hunger and with death and with the beasts of the earth. This is that devil that's going to come down with great wrath upon your ass. See? So when they come down with great wrath, guess who they coming after? You Jakes, you Israelites. So all these heathens want to be running around acting like they preaching the real gospel and stuff, but you ain't understanding that this is what's going to happen to the elect of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, the true servants that's preaching the truth. This what's going to happen to some of them. Their lives are going to be taken for the word of Yahweh. The testimony which they go held. Meaning what? You ain't just holding the testimony, you're speaking the testimony of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. But where's these people at to say that? Where's these people at to say that they gonna go through this? They ain't saying that. Running around talking about some damn rapture and all this other garbage they be saying. See? Running around laughing and thinking shit is a game. This ain't... What's funny about this? What's fucking funny? It's telling you that Israelites, we going to be slain. Some of us going to be slain for the word of Yahweh. But you run around laughing and giggling and shit. You show me one motherfucker that was going to get his damn head cut off and he was fucking smiling and laughing and giggling. Show him to me. When you go into our people, when you go read that account of Second Maccabees with the mother of that sister and her 7 sons, man. Where do you see any of the brothers was laughing, man? When they was going through, they was gonna go through what they was gonna go through. Where was they laughing at, man? Well, where was they fucking? Show me. I need to show me the scripture where they said they was laughing and giggling and playing and shit. Yahushua wasn't playing when he was finna go through what he was going through, man. That was a very serious fucking serious time, man. He wasn't playing and joking and giggling and laughing and shit. But all you see these motherfuckers doing is giggling, playing, laughing, and thinking shit is a game and shit, man. You Jakes is something else, man. You something else, and the Most High he gonna and then he got that he gonna present that same that death. He gonna wipe that damn smile right off your goddamn face. He gonna wipe that shit all. We gonna wipe with one slap, one fellow slap on you. He gonna wipe that shit clean off your goddamn face. That old crooked ass smile you got, he gonna smack your ass so hard in your face that all that shit gonna come off. Your lips, your nose, your eyes, everything just gonna be like an eraser got put on your face. You ain't gonna have no lips to even smile out of. It's goddamn kitty ass games and shit. It's the problem with you people. You think shit is a game. And then when all hell breaks loose upon the servants, like matter of fact, let me grab that. When all hell breaks loose upon the servants of Yahweh and Shema for the sake of the word, man, we gonna see if you niggas gonna be laughing, man. Let's grab this one. 2nd Ezra 16th chapter. And I'm gonna come down to the point. Right? Cutting my point. Let's get straight to the point. 70. And it says, what's going to happen to the individuals for the word and the testimony? And it says, for what? For there shall be in every place And in the next city, a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear Yahweh. You see that? It said they're going to be spoiling and destroying those that fear Yahweh. Meaning what? These that's going. I'm going to show you to you too. I'm going to go get it. Get that one too, because I forgot to get it. But let's continue. 72. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen. Who is the chosen? Who is the chosen? Israelites. So you can't say this is talking about heathens. See? And they shall be tried as gold in the fire. This is pertaining to Israelites. But let me go get that other one that I forgot. Revelations again. Right? Revelations, the 20th chapter. Right? Revelations 20. And the point is in verse 4, when it says what? And I saw thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh and for the word of Yahweh, which had worshipped not the what it says, but it said for the word of Yahweh. So this is also telling you what's going to happen to Israelites that actually is speaking the words of Yahweh, that have the testimony. See? Matter of fact, let me see. Let me go to 11 right quick. Up there, 11-3. Revelations 11-3. And he says what? Oh, it's like, is that what I wanted? No, I ain't want that one. I was reading that earlier. I ain't want that. See? But the point I'm making is, hey man, we gonna suffer persecution for the word when the devil come down with great wrath. And they ain't coming down on no great wrath on no motherfuckers that's running around talking about, oh yeah, no, I'm a Christian and all people, he's coming to save all people. They ain't coming down with great wrath upon them, because that ain't the word of Yahweh, and that's not the testimony. That's not the testimony, running around talking about all salvation is for all people. Running around talking about Mashiach, he's coming to that ain't no testimony. That ain't the word of Yahweh. This damn devil running around talking about, they gonna serve Yahweh. They gonna serve him. That's who they gonna serve. We're serving him too. that ain't the word of Yahweh, and that ain't no damn testimony. That's a damn lie. Yeah, they gonna serve Yahweh, but guess what? It ain't just Yahweh that they gonna serve. You damn devils ain't gonna be serving our power, our Lord and Savior. You motherfuckers gonna serve us. You gonna submit to us. Like you gonna be giving requests from Yahweh. No, we gonna order you motherfuckers. We gonna order y'all and tell y'all what to do and how to do it and when to do it. Yahweh ain't gonna talk to you filthy peasants. We gonna deal with you peasants. We gonna put y'all in order. Yahweh gonna order us and we gonna order y'all asses. The hell wrong with these old lying ass devils? That ain't the testimony what they be speaking. Punk ass motherfuckers. It be irritating me, man. Irritating the shit out of me. But let me grab a few of these real quick. Because they talking about, yeah, and we're going to serve Yahweh. The nations are going to serve Yahweh. No, the nations going to serve Yahweh by serving his people. You're going into captivity, you goddamn devils. Psalms 2 and verse 7 and 8. And I will declare the decree. The Lord has said unto me, thou art my son, this day I have begotten thee. Ask me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thy inheritance. What he say? He gonna do what? He gonna give Yahweh the heathen for thy inheritance. So when he said, "Oh yeah, see, they're gonna the nations are gonna serve Yahweh." Yeah, they is gonna serve Yahweh. But how are they gonna serve Yahweh? And how they gonna serve Yahweh through? Through who? Let's find out through. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thy inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. And you say, what? Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron, meaning harsh rulership. We're going to break their asses. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. You see that? Like how we was dashed to pieces like a potter's vessel? Your ass taken into captivity, your iron put on your neck, and you was utterly destroyed? That's a form of being broken to pieces like a potter's vessel. See? And that's how these nations are going to be broken to pieces. Beginning with you damn Edomites. You're going to be broken in pieces by the hand of the Israelites. Period, point blank. See? Let's grab this one. Romans. And I do these all the time. Romans, the 8th chapter, and let's go to the 17th verse. And it says what? Starting at 16. The Spirit itself bear witness with our spirit that we are the children of Yahweh. And this ain't talking about no all people. Because ain't no all people joint heirs with Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. We're joint heirs with Yahushua in this. This is talking about the Israelites. And if children, then heirs, heirs of Yahweh, and joint heirs with Mashiach. If so be that we suffer with him, that we may also be glorified together. You see that? So the joint heirs with Yahushua is the one the nations is going to be given to you as an inheritance. To what? To rule over their asses. See? See? So this is the word. This is the testimony. See? Ain't no damn devil speaking of testimony. Ain't none of the testimony of deception. But let's grab this. Revelations, the 2nd chapter. Let's go down to it. 26 and 27. And it says what? And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. What did Yahweh say right here? He's telling Israelites, he's affirming that they are joint heirs with him in this. Why? If we endure to the end. If we deny receiving the mark of the beast, if we remain and keep our integrity and our faith in Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, hey, you go get the reward. You go get the reward. This reward ain't for no all people, man. But what it says, and he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron, and as a vessel of a potter shall it be broken to shivers. You see that? See? Even as I received of my father. You see that? So the Israelites is going to be joint heirs with Yahweh in there, and then what? As the nation is going to be given to the nations is going to be given to as us as an inheritance to rule over them. It ain't just talking about Yahweh, man. It's talking about Yahweh and his people. You idiot. You people are stupid as hell. What you think the nation's going to be doing? Let's grab this one, Isaiah. Let's grab that. Isaiah. You think they going to be running around and run around just doing what the fuck they want to do? No, they going to be instructed. Just like it says in 2nd Ezra pertaining to it says mind boggling up right now when it says that he shall order them that'll be left behind. That's talking about the remnant. When he says he shall order them that are left behind, meaning he talking about the remnant, that he's going to order us. And we are going to order these nations, man. The remnant of his people is going to order these motherfuckers, man. But let's grab this one real quick. What I wanted? Isaiah 60. Right? And 61. And what it says right here. Right? It says, verse 10. And the strangers shall build up thy walls. Wait. Who is the strangers? The other nations. Beginning with Edom and the rest of these heathens. They're going to be what? Building up our walls. They ain't getting paid for this. They going into captivity. See? And their king shall minister unto thee, for in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee. Therefore shall thy gates be open continually. They shall not be shut day nor night. That men may bring unto thee the forces, meaning riches of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted. See? So you're going to serve the Israelites. You're going to serve us, man. Let's grab this 61, right? And what it says right here, verse 4. And they shall build the old wastes. They shall raise up the former desolations, and they shall repair the waste cities, the desolation of many generations. And strangers shall stand and feed your flock. They're going into captivity, man. And the sons of aliens shall be your plowmen and your vine dressers. You see that? That ain't no equality right there. That ain't no, oh yes, we gonna serve. No. It says they shall be your. You don't say for one person pertaining to Yahushua that he's your. No, your is several. It's talking about in a plural sense. Your is a plural sense and you is a singular. So it don't say that they shall be you. They said your in a plural sense. People. They're going to be our vine dressers. They gonna plant our fields. They gonna till our fields. You motherfuckers are going into captivity, man. Period, point blank. What these people think, what you think Yahweh coming back to do, man? He coming back to take the kingdom, and he coming to establish his kingdom, and you fucking heathen, you Edomites and rest, you heathen, you vocabs, and you punk niggas, y'all ain't gotta worry about that, because y'all will get put to death on this side. You niggas ain't going into captivity. You gonna be either brought out of captivity or killed. Because like I always say, pertaining to our people, it's two things for you. Salvation or death on this side, and that's it. For these Edomites and the rest of these heathens, it's two things for you. Death and captivity. That's it. That's it. Ain't no in between. Ain't no three and ain't no half, no none of that shit. It's just those two things. Salvation and death for you Israelites, or what? Captivity and death for you Edomites and you heathens. That's it. So choose one. And I'm going to end it off there, giving all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh Shem, El Shabbat Shem, Rakah Ha Kodash. Shalom, Yasharallah.